with a bad voice. You know, I lost my voice in December when I was reading Cash Flow Quadrant. I don't rest it. So it's like that. If you watch it later, especially, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. Today I didn't get a chance to share my video, this live, because I was working far away, but then I had scheduled it, but I didn't share at all. So some of you are going to watch it much later, my regular viewers. And let me see. Omar, let me know, is the sound okay? Can you see me good, hear me good? Normally I have someone to, let me know if you can see me good, hear me good. I'll share what I have to share. Many people will watch it later. I'll share it later. Charles, welcome, Charles. Charles, you're a true go-getter. I keep saying it. You surprised me. You finished Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You finished you finished Partner with Anthony. You're a true go-getter. I'm proud of you. Aula is here. Aula, welcome. Tell me something about the sound. I know my voice is not good, but can you see me good? Can you hear me good? As far as the camera. Today, you know, normally for those of you who watch me later, let me introduce myself. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. It's about to snow. By the way, I came driving home, rushing. They said snow is coming and it started already. So those of you who are like me watching me driving in snow, maybe you'll see some more snow, but it can't go boring now. It's too much snow. Anyway, I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. I'm very passionate about taking our lives to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. And I'm hoping that you always want a next level. You know, even those billionaires, they're always working. They don't stop. So normally my message is take a step to make a better life. Just take a step, okay? I'm saying take a step, take a step. Today I'm saying challenge yourself. Now when I'm talking about challenge yourself, it means you are taking the step, but I'm saying it could be a bigger step, a little bit more, a little bit bigger. That's the message today. So I'm saying challenge yourself to be better than you are today. Challenge yourself to do better than you're doing today. Challenge yourself to do more than you're doing today. Well, so when you're talking about challenge yourself, Asima, welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll share this video later. Others will watch it as a video, the normal people, because we didn't share the link. They don't know we are here. But they will, I wish you had notifications. Notifications will show you that I'm here. What do you want to be better at? And I'm not saying just a little bit better, but much better. It's about challenging. Maybe you are in school, you want to be a better student. You know, when you want to be a better student, you could say, I'm doing everything the teacher told me to do. That could actually, if you could do everything the teacher has asked you to do, that's already good. But I'm saying do even more. I remember when I used to be in, you know, this audience normally from Uganda. When I'm doing this, I do it at night in Uganda at 9 p.m. And I intentionally do that because I like to talk to the Ugandans. Other people are most are sleeping. So I went to Kako Secondary School. And we had no teachers at some point. You know, I started a long time ago. I did my S6 in which year was that? 86? That's my 7th time coming, right? No teachers, nothing. So the teacher, our teacher would say, the one you talk to, economics, what do I do? They would say, okay, that's the syllabus. If you cover that and that and that, you'll be okay. But you know, I remember when I was studying, I would go beyond. And I said, no, you don't need to run on that. So I was challenging myself because I knew it's going to be a tough time. There is the war coming. We are not in school. We don't have teachers. I would just pick every book and I read it. Every economics book, I read all of it. Then he would say, no, you don't need to read all of that because the syllabus, that's when I knew there was a syllabus every year. They say, today, this year, they're not asking about that. Okay, it's in the economics book, but you don't need to read all of it. I was going beyond. And I got my A, by the way. I talk about it a lot. A in economics, and with the schools closed, they cut us off. They cut off Masaka and Kampala, the Katonga River, they cut it off. So I was always reading, challenging myself. So when you're in school, don't just do what the teacher said. Go a little bit beyond, a little bit beyond. That's how you go. Have you heard of people who get A+? A+. So how do you get A+? You exceeded the A, like you are beyond there. You just impressed the teacher too much. That's what I'm asking today. Because I strongly believe that you have more potential than you even know. You know, when you are young, like the way we grew up, I grew up in Africa, you just say, oh, that boy is smart, that girl is smart. You think you only had to be born smart. You don't have to be born smart. It's okay, some were born smart, but you can be smart too. You can challenge yourself to become smart. I'm telling you, all you have to do is do a little more. Okay, you practice numbers, multiplication, do a little more than usual. Put in a little extra effort. So if you are studying 30 minutes a day, if you are watching me, it's rare. I don't think a student is watching me, but if you are a student and you watch me, I'm saying if you've been studying 45 minutes a day, add just 15 more. Take it to 1 hour. Any one of you who is watching me, if you've been doing something and you're doing it at a certain time, a certain distance, add just a little more. Challenge yourself more, because those children, they say, oh, the people from that family, they're smart. Oh, if that's your father, you're smart. Those kids are smart. Why? We all born, we all have brains. We can all be smart. I'm saying all we need to do is challenge. And you know, once you believe that you're stupid, you tend to even something that's simple, you think, I don't know math, I can't do math. Yes, you can do math. You just need to challenge yourself. Maybe it takes you longer. And you know the problem, especially in Africa, even here, you know, when I read the books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki keeps saying the system. Because children learn differently. Some learn, I have my daughter, she likes to touch things. So you go to the store to buy things, she's always touching. That she touches it, she learns by touching the thing. Others like to just use images. They understand things by images. Like when you say an image, like here, that's why my videos are not great, because I don't put text and images when I'm speaking. I know that my YouTube videos could be better, because some people cannot watch a person, like you have a teacher, they come and stand for an hour speaking. Others like to be asked questions. Others like to participate. So Robert Kiyosaki is saying the school system is failing children because they make us learn the same way. 100 students seated there watching a teacher. Some don't like that. Some don't learn like that. That's why you see that creative students who turn out to be actually millionaires, they tend not to finish school. They get out of it because their mind is far away. They don't like to just sit there and watch a teacher. If we are allowed to learn the way we learn, if they could ask you, they discover the way you learn, you could do much better. And you see that when children are challenged, they do much better. Like people in sports, I give you those examples. Like Tiger Woods, he was young, but his dad challenged him to play golf and play more and a little more. Then he became a star. You cannot just become a star by waking up and become a star. They had to practice, challenge themselves. The Williams sisters, I give those examples too, others, but their parents helped them because they challenged them. Remember, I'm talking about challenge. When you see those people who do great, the way they practice, they do a little more, a little harder, a little stronger, a little. See, that's my message today. Please, whatever you're trying to do, let's see what I put here. I said you may want to be. I like to mention families a lot because people are struggling. You may want to be a better husband, a better wife, a better mother, a better father, a better employee, a better employer, I talked about students already, a better friend, whatever you want to be better at, whatever you've been doing. By the way, if you don't know what to do, go do some research. I remember who wants to hear my story? I'll ask those of you in the chat. Hello, Rookie Cookie, nice to see you here. I was about to tell the story of, I don't know if I want to tell it though, because I was about to say that when I came to America, you know, I have 3 daughters. The first 2, I had them in Uganda, but when I came to America, when I had the 3rd one, I was in a strange land. Remember here I said, how can you be a better parent? I didn't know if I could be a parent in America. It was strange. Because where I was, there was no even a Ugandan. I don't think there was a Ugandan close to me, no, at that time. No Ugandan, No, even black people. We had this community was in Virginia, mostly white people. I didn't have a baby around to see. I said, wow, how am I going to do it? So that's a challenge. How are you going to be a parent in a strange land? You have no one to ask how things are done. You know what I did? At that time, it wasn't internet time like now, but it was mail time. Things will come in a mail. You go research and find something. So I subscribed. I was paying for parenting magazines, parents. There's parenting and the parents. For those of you watching me, if you didn't know, there is two different. Parenting magazine was different, and then parents magazine was different, and then they had family circle and all that. So those helped me. I could read and they say, okay, how do children behave at this age and that? Because if in Uganda you just see other babies, what they do, you talk to other mothers, it's easy. Because I was facing a challenge, even starting to see where do you go, a doctor, where do you go to this? And you know, in America, before you, I don't know if they do it in other countries, before you have a baby, the baby has to have a doctor. I'm not talking about you, the mother, having a doctor. The baby has to have a doctor. So you have to know where to find the doctor, to sign up. And for me, it's actually very useful because after I had the baby, they said, this baby needs to be checked by the head doctor because they don't know if this heart is beating normal. So I had to go the first day to that doctor. And I remember signing up, she said, you came so late. You're supposed to come like 6 months. I said, babies have doctors before they're even born. So I learned all that. If you think this is so challenging, whatever the topic is, go research. And also, if you want to be better, find people who are better already. People who are already doing it. Be around those people. See what they're doing. Learn from them. I always say, have someone ahead of you and also someone behind you. Share. When you get, let's see what I'm doing. Around like marketers, pro. I want to be an athlete, a good athlete marketer. I'm around pro athletes, the ones who are doing it on a big scale. I watch what they do, I learn some tricks, and then I come and share with others here on my channel. So if you do both, actually it helps you get more confident because you are learning something and you're sharing it with others. That's also another thing I just added in. So challenge yourself by being around people who have done it already and try to emulate them. They better be good ones because you don't want to emulate someone doing something not good. The good thing, emulate it. And then if you want to be a good father, be around good fathers. I mean, the ones who are doing the good things you want to do. Good mother, like the same thing. Better employee, see a good employee, better student. If you have someone who always knows those things. I remember when I was the same example in S3, I think. There was this boy, chemistry was a challenge for me. Check chemistry, I don't know why. So I'll find this young man who knew chemistry. I say, how come you figure out chemistry? Go to talk to someone who has figured it out. They shared with me. You see these, you know, those letters and letters they use in chemistry. So slowly, I got better. Slowly, we get better, and then, so that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to make this short. I don't think I'm going to be here too long, but I want to ask you, what do you want to be better at? What do you want to be better at? Can you chat in a chat? What do you want to be better at? By the way, my messages almost sound similar, but actually today's message is different because I keep saying take a step. Take a step to a better you, take a step. I'm saying, okay, you took the step, but what kind of step? Maybe you took one. I'm saying take 3. If you've been walking, you want to lose some weight or get healthy, you've been walking 2 blocks, how about we add 1 more? If you've been, but that is topic, you excuse me because I'm a Muslim, there is something, you may want to be better at some things. Not even just Muslim, anyone religious, if you want to be better, connecting with your God and stuff like that, they talk about praying at night. I remember I was talking about someone who's a Christian and said, I wake up at night, 3 a.m. to pray. The Muslims were asked to wake up around the third part of the night, 3, 4, 5, like there, depending on when time you pray or Fajr, the last part of the night. If you are the person who finds this hard to wake up at night to pray, I'm challenging you, try it. Try it. Drag yourself sleepy. Make sure I have wudu first, right? Try it one time. You can say 1 time a week, I want to do it. And by that, it's special. I've been awake, I think, the past maybe 20 years. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. finds me awake. So your brain will pick it up, actually. You start waking up yourself. It's Eric Thomas who keeps saying, I wake up at 3. I don't even use an alarm, because your brain picks it up. Your body picks it up. So start with 1 day a week. You say, you know what? That Saturday, because Sunday I don't go to work, I'll do it. To get better at your the spiritual life. Then you challenge yourself, do it. And this time you may just pray a little bit and go to sleep. Then next time, do it. 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Then next time you do a little bit longer. By the time you say, what? I've done it. And then from 1 day to maybe 2 days a week, like that. That's how you do it. Challenge yourself to start though. Now back to the take a step. It's a challenge, but you can't get to it unless you start. Before you get to a challenge, you have to be doing something. The other thing I wanted to mention is that, in fact, the challenge. Let me give the example. One of those who followed me, I was reading the book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. And I said, I want to finish it by Thursday. Now, the reason I'm mentioning that, when you are doing things, always have a SMART goal. I keep saying SMART goal, because the SMART goal has a time limit. Have a time limit. I have to finish this by that time. So when I said, let me show you how a challenge can be a challenge. When I said I want to finish it by Thursday, I was looking through. But when it came to reading of the book, I realized I could not finish it. There was no way I'm going to finish it. You know, when it became a challenge, I challenged myself to come. Number one, to stop recording videos. I said, you know what? Let's stop recording these videos, because the videos are slow. By the time we put it together, upload it, no. Let me just go live. I thought by going live, I'll finish it. What? I was looking through, I said, there's no way we can finish it. Then I challenged myself to go live twice. What I'm saying, the SMART goal can sort of motivate you. If you say, I have to finish this by that time, try it. I want to finish this by that time. And because I said by that time, you better stay with the goal. Because when I was coming live twice, I think most people have not done that. But because it was so important for me that I finished that on Thursday, that book on Thursday, I said, let's go twice. And I thank people like Aula, who are always here with me, as I was reading the book morning and evening. For you are seeing it evening and morning. I was doing it actually the same day, because I'll be here at 9 a.m. and I'll come again at 11 p.m. See, that's how a challenge can be. You say, I'm doing it, and you do it. And you feel good. Now we finished it and celebrated. So what's the challenge? Who in the chat, you know, I always go to people in the chat, I say, who wants to challenge? Who wants to challenge themselves? Like, if we are talking about money, for example, you could say, I want to save so much by this time. Now, with the money, it can be tricky, because you could say, I'll save, like here in America, dollars, I'll save $100 every month. Then something comes and cuts into your monthly expenses, or something comes and you're sick, or something takes the money, and then you can't save every month. Guess what you have to do if you follow the challenge? Double. The next time you go back to saving, if you missed a month, you say, you know what, I have to go double to get to my goal. The reason I'm saying this, because if you set yourself a time limit that I have to do this by this time, and you are disciplined enough, then you have to double up somewhere. If you feel you're going off track, you do a little more. I think my message today is, do a little more. Welcome. Oh, Samuel. I don't see you, Samuel Tomusime. How are you? How is the football going? So, as Aula, let's take you as an example. Omar also, but don't bring the same examples. I know I was talking about examples last time. Remember last time I was talking about take a step. Now I'm saying challenge yourself. The two are a little bit different, because the one challenge themselves, they go extra. And you know, we have potential. We have a lot of potential, we just don't know it. But try it. When you start challenging yourself, you see how much potential you have. Like Aula, I can suggest, Go YouTube. I told you that if you want to challenge yourself as a new YouTuber, I know it's hard to do a video and when it's long, even speaking in front of a camera of that long. Is it a challenge, Aula? Tell me. Is it a challenge when you're recording the long video? Especially if you don't edit it, it can be a challenge. So go short. Do shorts. 1 minute, 1 minute. Because you can speak for 1 minute. But you do a good job, by the way, Aula. So challenge yourself to record more by using shorts. Because if you went every day recording shorts, I think you'd get even more, become more confident. I'm not a fan of shorts, and my shorts are horrible. Have you seen the short I do? I just speak, it's boring. I don't know how to make them interesting. But I do it too. I started doing it. I even did, okay, try doing it every day. Because I saw your video, Aula, on TikTok. That video could have been a short on your YouTube channel. Because the short is not more than 2 minutes. If you can speak for 1.5 minutes, Aula, that's your tip. Do it on YouTube channel. It's gonna bring you more subscribers. Remember, you have to get to 500. Sorry, 100. How many do you have? How many do you have, Aula? Let's see. Do you want me to share your channel here? Let me see. Okay, you can share Aula's channel. Aula, focus on YouTube so you can get to 100. Let me see if you have someone here who hasn't subscribed. Maybe they can support you. Because if you get to, let's see, how many do you have? Okay, you have 54. You cannot use your name yet. You know, on YouTube, you have to have, you have to have 100 subscribers to use your name. Because, like, if you went to my channel, you see that I'm sharing Aula's channel here. Oh, she's here. Hello, Miss Gabriela. How are you? I have a new YouTube I'm trying to support right here. Aula, he has 54. I love you too, Miss Gabriela. I love you too. I saw what you put out yesterday. And I felt like eating too. Okay, so that's, if you want to support Aula, Tumusime, if you have you supported Aula, that's his channel. If you went, he has 54 subscribers. You want to get him to 100. Please, those who come later, that link I just shared, you know the chat will be on. Hopefully, I set it to be on. Please support him. He needs to get to 100 subscribers so he can have his YouTube channel with a name, with his name Aula. But Aula, I'm giving you specific advice. Those shorts they are putting, you can put them in YouTube. You can record twice. You can put TikTok. You can also put here. But put here more so you can get those subscribers. And share your channel, okay? Okay, who else wants to do something? Who wants to challenge themselves? You want to challenge yourself to go back to school? You could do that. You could go back to school at 60 even. I've seen people going to get their degrees at 60. If that's your dream, something stopped you from finishing school, you can say, what? I'm going. When I was in Canada, I was surprised. Older people were there. I say, what? With, oh, they had white hair in class with us. So you can go back to school. What challenge do you want? You can challenge yourself to start a business. I even forgot. Come, let's start a business. Because when you hear the word business, you think it's for special people, unique people. No. Anyone can do a business now, online. So, and I'm here to support you. I keep calling you. So, yeah. I want to get off. This one, we didn't share it. I'm going to share it after. But my point is, please, challenge yourself. Just do it a little more. A little more. But what's important is consistency. Consistency is the one thing that many people don't know how to do. I'm so sorry for judging you. Consistency is the problem. You are so excited today and tomorrow, but 5 days later, you forgot. You forgot if you were even excited. So put the time. The time, I've finished this, I'm finishing. You know, you can put the affirmation. I'm happy and grateful that I've finished whatever it is. How about we make one for Aula? I'm happy, Aula, go with me. I'm happy and grateful. This is for you. That I have 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. On which day? Let's pick it. Put in the chat. Aula, which day? You know, the I am affirmations, they're about the future. but you write them in the present. So you say, I'm happy. Imagine yourself with 100 subscribers. Print 100 subscribers. They have things you can print. Print 100 subscribers and have it close to you. Everywhere you go, 100 subscribers. You see how fast they come. Because it's called the law of attraction. I'm not an expert, but I know it works. So when you want to attract something, you write it in the present. I'm happy and grateful that I have this. Okay, what's the date? Thank you to Muslims for supporting him. Yes, I love you, Gabriela, too. But hear my voice because of that book. When I finished reading the book, double, never came back because I talk too much, you know. The kind of work I do, I'm on the phone a lot, I'm speaking a lot. So, Aula, let's make a thing for you, then I'll close this off. For those of you who watch this later, please take this tip. If you want something to happen, it's called the law of attraction. Write I am affirmations for yourself. Say, I'm happy and grateful that I have this. Like you already have it. But it goes with visualization, of being positive and sharing and giving and being that raising the vibration. That's how you achieve those things. I'm learning too. I use these. So I'm happy and grateful. Which day, Aula, should we put? I have been sick since Christmas up to now. Oh, I'm so sorry, Samuel. I hope it's not COVID. You know, COVID has been everywhere. Did you have like a cough, cold-like symptoms? You know, it's been everywhere. Now almost every family, I think, has been affected by COVID. That one from South Africa, Omicron. I'm so sorry, but it's good to see you here. I'm waiting for you, Aula. Let's put a date on this statement. I'm happy and grateful that I have 100 subscribers on my channel. What day? Let's put a date on it. Maybe to drive you to share your channel. Why don't you share it? You know, so many people, you should have 100. Okay, those of you who come later, that's a tip. You can use that. My message to you, I'm about to close this. Challenge yourself. Decide what you want or what you are doing already. What you are doing already, challenge yourself to do more because you have more potential if you didn't know that. But surround yourself with people who are positive, people who support you, people who have done it. Whatever you're trying to get to, got close to the people who have done it. And if you're lucky enough, maybe one will share. Ask those successful people, they don't mind sharing. Ask how they did it. But sometimes they could scare you. Like me, I see people spend like $5,000 a day in advertising. I say, what? $5,000 in advertising? That's a lot of money. So, but it shouldn't scare you. Do it in your own way. By the way. Don't try to just copy people. You have your own dream. Do what's good for you, what you feel is right for you. Don't copy. And some of us were not so lucky that our parents could, actually something, let me mention it before I get off. Because this challenge yourself, there is something we miss. When I was challenging myself, I was about to tell a long story, but I didn't tell it. About challenging myself as a parent in USA, because it led me to discovering things I didn't even know. If I had been in Africa, I wouldn't have known this. Things like I was challenged, I said, because when I came to USA, you know, when you are speaking, when you just came, they say, oh, where are you from? You wonder why they ask you where you're from. But then if I ask you why are you asking? Hey, your accent. See, I hear you have an accent. That's the problem. Accent. Because you speak different. A little bit different. You are lucky if they can understand everything you're saying. If you just landed. Or maybe you can, or if you can understand everything they're saying. So they kept saying accent. Let me tell this story. Accent. So I said, why do they keep saying accent? So I talked to someone and said it's because of the sounds. Some sounds, the way when you are not like born here, the way you say the sound is a little bit different. And the first sound they gave me was A. Like when you say cat, meaning cat, the animal, they don't understand it. They think you're saying cat, C-U-T. So when you say cat, open your mouth, cat, like that. Then they'll understand. But if you say cat, They don't get it. So, but I said, how does this happen? He said, apart there is the education, but then there is also the first sounds a person speaks, a child. So when I was, remember that journey of challenging myself as a parent, I said, so how do I make sure my daughter doesn't have that? She's around us, we speak Luganda all the time, we speak English too. Are we going to make sure she doesn't have those sounds? Because the sound, they say the sounds that you make, I'm not an expert already, you first make, and the sounds, they don't go away. I'll give you an example. The people, but please, I'm not judging people, I'm just saying. People here are where I am, we have many people from Pakistan, a lot. And the sounds they use in English, they'll never go away. Even if they are here for 30 years, they'll never go away. That's how they say things. It's because they use a different language, and also the people who taught them at first, they taught them like that. They've been here a long time. Who says V? V. That V, meaning we, V. I don't know if that's Pakistan or it's a different country. Please put in a comment if you know what I'm talking about. V. So it's important, the first sounds. So as I was researching for my daughter not have that, I came upon this program called Hooked on Phonics. So that's how she learned her first words, using the phonics, and the lady who was speaking that phonics program gave her the sound. Right now when she's speaking, she doesn't speak like me, and she doesn't speak like the Americans also. I mean, she's an American, but the white people. But when she's speaking, they just confused. They don't know. She doesn't speak like the black people, the ones who are, she was born here, but like the ones they call the African Americans. So she's different, but I know how it happened. Because of the program, the words, the sounds that she first learned were from the hooked on phonics sound. That's how no one is going to ask her, or you have or maybe some are just confused, but they can't say, oh, where are you from? They know she's American, but so I wonder why she speaks like that. So I learned by trying to be a better mother and in a strange land. How do I do it? I researched and found that tip, and it helped me. So, and then I learned also, now that's for you, especially if you don't have children yet, or you have babies, young, yeah, I mean, under 6 years, because they said that around that time, when children are babies, young, they have like the way you see a tree and has roots coming, or a plant, and they need to be fed, they need to be watered, they need to be, they say fed, like a pastor. English is my second language. So they need to be watered to grow. If you don't water the plant, it dies. So that those roots the babies have, you are the parent, if you know what you are doing, you know, we don't, some of us, we don't. But if you took the time to understand that, you water them. That's why when you are in this community, especially for people who have money here in USA, you see things they do. They make sure the young child has maybe some art lessons, some instrument, learning an instrument, because they are trying to find, to nurture all these roots. And that's how they discover their passions, from young, seeing, testing, and making them grow. Instead of dying off those roots, they figure out, that's how they discover their passions. So I learned that. And here in USA also, you'll find that middle school, around 10 years, 10, 11, 12, 13, each child is required to learn something, like an instrument, because they know the importance of those things. And through my research, still trying to challenge myself as a parent, I found that martial arts is good for self-confidence. So my daughter did martial arts, I think, for 10 years. She did it because she's a third degree black belt. So all this is through my curiosity, and then I figured out how they have these programs they have in school. Like they test you and they challenge you and they put you in these programs and those programs. And that's how she ended up speaking a little bit different. She was around those programs a lot. She was in those programs where tended to be, Chinese and the white people, like many people who are challenging their children the same way. They were in this program. And it helped, actually. It ended her in a good school, William and Mary, and it was paid for. So those challenges we kept doing, because of me, I was challenging myself as a parent. She ended up being challenged as a child, and it paid good things actually. And for those of you who are Muslims, I could share, challenge myself as a parent. When I came to USA, if you don't mind my stories, the Islam, the word, they'll say, what was that? Very few people knew about it. So you wonder, now you have a child, how are you going to learn the Quran and all that stuff when no one, how do you find things? The masjid around was just a house. I told this story. They just bought a house and removed all the bedrooms and made it a masjid to pray. I said, what? It's only September 11th, which was a sad event that brought people to, on the CNN used to cover. They will talk about Ramadan, they will talk about people going to Mecca, a little bit, CNN International, but they didn't know these things. So me being a child, I was thinking, how are we going to learn? How are we going to teach children? Because the bigger masjid you have now wasn't there. And they were trying to start a Sunday school program, just like 3 hours every Sunday. I said, that's not enough. So I was looking to find someone who could teach. I took my daughter to a program where I would drive to take her to learn, and then I would find things online. They were teaching her from Pakistan, online classes. That's how she learned how to read. She reads Quran like that. So you have to challenge yourself as a parent to find what you know is good. I was about to say, know what you want and find it. Like me, I knew I wanted my child to know how to read Quran. Although we are here in a strange land, they didn't know how to at that time, because this is 1999. But when I came in 96. That's when we didn't have a master. But later things got better now. They didn't have, some people are doing private schools and all that. It's easier now. But those times, you had to challenge yourself finding things. So, do you have a comment for me? Arabs do what? Oh, I'm so sorry, Samuel. Malaria, be careful. You need to use a net. COVID, yes, but this COVID of today, be careful. You can, like steaming, they said steaming has helped. If I had that version, but of course the other one is still there, the strong one. But the light one that's been here, if you steam yourself and be careful, drink hot things. There are ways to deal with it. Ask. You say you're better now, right? Are you negative now, Samuel? I'm so sorry I had COVID. So what were you saying? You didn't even give me the date. Oh, welcome, friend. I didn't see. I was telling my stories. Tell me, did you learn anything from what I just shared about challenging myself as a parent in a strange land? I had to learn a lot. But it paid off. I was always searching. Any comment from that? I'm about to close it. Who is going to challenge themselves? Fred, the same advice I was giving Aula. For you, you're already doing it, I saw. But bring your videos when people can watch them, please. I think Aula did it too. I don't know. Fred, bring your videos when people are awake, not when they're sleeping. If I'm the only one awake, I only have one view. Okay? Share it when people can watch. Oh, okay, good. Congratulations if you're negative. So you can put a comment if you want, but my message to you today is challenge yourself. You can do more. You can do much more. All those people who do great things, they are babies like you. I mean, we're all born. You may have bigger challenges, but you can slowly challenge yourself. You can do better. I'm here to support you, especially if you want to start a business. Those who want to challenge themselves to become business owners, I'm here to support you. Okay, leave a comment, add a comment for me, then put a comment in the chat. I'm about to close it off. I'm about to cut it. What's your comment, Aula? You put Arabs. I didn't understand. The people who say what? We? Who? I think from Pakistan. So the first language you speak matters when it gets to the accent. That's what someone told me. And I think it's true. I can see it from my daughter. Put a comment for me if you want to put a comment. I'm about to close it. Tell me you're going to challenge yourself. Those of you who are still on, what are you going to challenge yourself to do? Put a comment so this time is worth it. What are you going to challenge yourself to do? Let's see. I had a list here. I said You want to challenge yourself to be a better husband, a better wife, better mother, better father, better employee, better employer, better student, better friend, better person in the world, just a better individual, human being. Better connection with your God, better. I don't forget that. I always have to put it in. So, Aula, what are you going to change? A good what? Challenge myself to be a good. I don't get that, Aula. Okay. Learn how to say. Okay, good. Oh, do it then. Do it. Start. So if you've been saving, if you have not been saving at all, I challenge myself. Because if it's a SMART goal, it has a deadline. Okay? It has a deadline. By this time, okay, Omar, put in the chat. Say you can put challenge myself to start saving money so much by this date. That's a SMART goal. Then Aula, I didn't understand. You said you challenge yourself to be a good mat. What's that? Omar, declare it here. I'll find this challenge. I'll find this video and remind you. I challenge myself to start saving. Maybe you don't know how to put the amount, but you can declare the amount. They said declare it to the universe. The universe respond. I think they call the universe God. I think when they say universe, they mean God. But they say declare the universe. Okay, I'm about to cut it. I didn't clear it. I didn't understand. You said challenge myself to be a good mat. I didn't understand. Are you still typing? I'm about to cut this off. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry I didn't share this, but I'm going to share it after. Other people will watch it. Maybe they'll challenge themselves. Be a great marketer. Oh, yes. And be specific. You say, you know what? If you've been sharing links 5 today, 5 a day, do 7, do 8, do 9. Just add a little more time. If you've been doing this for 1 hour, but remember, your marketing involves social media, Aula. So connect. Remember I told you to get to 100. You didn't switch the date. Put the date, Aula. When are you getting 100 subscribers? Let me get it from you because I'll remind you privately. When do you, I'm happy and grateful that I have 100 subscribers. By which date? Remember I used to come live in Facebook until I realized people don't want to do SMART goals. It's actually very discouraging. I used to come and encourage you, but they write the goals and disappear. By which date? Put a date, Aula. Omar, you want to start saving by which date? By which date? But then do you want to continue having these lives? You know me, I'm always changing things. Do you want to continue having these Motivation Sundays or not? The lives that I do. Because me, this year, I'm going to focus more on promoting my stuff, the stuff I do. These things I do to support. Who wants to more live every Sunday? If you come and watch this later, please put in the comments. Do you want these lives to continue or no? Because the year 2022 is the year I want to promote my business more. Why did you remove your message, Aula? Okay, I'm about to cut this off. If you want to put something in the chat, put it. After getting this month's salary. Okay, that's good enough. Go if you have something, go open the account and be ready. When you get the salary, you know they say 10%. 10%, most people talk about saving 10%. That's a good beginning. Okay, I didn't put the date. I'm cutting this off. Who else wants to challenge themselves? To Musim, a friend. You don't want to challenge yourself with anything this year? Who wants the lives to continue? Because I'm wondering if you want to continue them. We used to have more people here when I was giving money and data. Did you know that? No. I said I'm not going to be an enabler. You know, that time I was reading the book and I wanted everyone to get that knowledge. I did my part. So now if you don't want to be motivated, it's up to you. Please put a comment. Then I'm going to cut it off and I'll say good night to you. Okay, by 31st January. No, actually, no. I'm saying no, Aula. I don't know why you don't think this is an important priority. Do you know today, the 16th? You are at 54. 46 is all you need to get to. You know, I was there before. Do you know the history of my channel? In fact, I was looking while I was writing. Getting 46 subscribers is not that hard. These would be friends and schoolmates. They'll do this for you. Just tell them that please share with others. I want to get to 100 subscribers so I can get my personal link. That's a reason for people to support you. People are very kind. Try it. Send out a message and say, please share with your friends. Support me so I can get 100 subscribers. I want to have a link that has my name. Okay, let me show you what it means if you don't know what I'm talking about. Let me show you what you help Aula get. To have a link that has a name. I'm sharing mine so you see what I mean. You see my link? Don't you see? It has my name. Sherifa Nakalema. It's youtube.com/C Sherifa Nakalema. That's how it is. But yours, let me show you what yours looks like. You know, some people call them ugly numbers. Oh, my name, my YouTube channel still has ugly numbers. Look at yours. Okay, you can't see all of them. They are hidden now. But there are many numbers and letters. So you want to put your name, to get your name on. So when people are searching for you, they get to you quickly by your name. So please, ask for help. Okay, that's my message for you, Aula. Oma, you don't need help. You save it yourself. You cannot say, please help me. I want to put my first saving. Can you do it? Please, I'm fundraising to open up a savings account. Does that make sense? Aula, would you support Oma if you came and said that? Please support me. I want to open my checking account. Sorry, savings. Can you give me Uganda? How much would you get if you said that? But then people could surprise you. Oma, do it. He said, please support me. This is my phone number. Please send. Let's test it. Oma, let's test it. Write a message in WhatsApp and say, please, Hajat Sherifa, call me Hajat or Sherifa, challenged me to start having a savings account so I can build my rentals, right? My account, I want to open an account by this date. What date would it be? Please support me with anything you can, because I really have this challenge. I have to start the savings account. Send that link to me. Send it to me. I want to see it. I want to see the message. I'm challenging you now. No, Oma. You say, please, I was on this live. You can even share the live if they think I'm joking. I'm challenging him. Support him to start a savings account. We're depositing some money. How much do you want to deposit? I'm here with you, Oma, now. How much do you want the first deposit? Don't make it too much. I want to make my first deposit to challenge myself to start saving so I can build rentals, so I can take care of my family. Okay? Rentals, or I wouldn't call them rentals. I'll say a house, so I don't have to rent. 2 rooms. I want to build it 2 rooms. You minimize it. Okay? I want to stop renting. So I want to have 2 rooms for me and my children. Please, I want to start a savings account. This is a challenge by this date. How much? Okay, you already have an account. 100,000. Okay, write the message. I'm serious. Write the message. You say, please, see that video. In that video, Sherifa Nakalema was challenging me to start a savings account. And please, support me. Give me the courage to do it. Because every month I spend all the money. I'm not saying I want to put this as the first amount. And then the next month, as I make money, I will continue to do it. Send the message. I'll support you. How much? You'll see. I'll be the first supporter, but I want you to send it to at least 100 people of your friends. The contacts you have in WhatsApp, write a message. You say, don't call them rentals. I know you want to do rentals. You said it. But say you want to have a place you call your own. Seriously, not rentals. A place you want to call your own with your children. Okay. Send that message. I want to see it, but I want to see that you send it to many people, not just me. Send it to Aula. Aula, you want to get one? Who else is here? Send it to all your friends. It's fundraising. If you are calling them to a wedding, they will come. No, you want to have a home for your children. Say 2 rooms. Call them 2 rooms. I want to have 2 rooms for my children. For me and my children. Yeah. Okay. Challenge yourself, please. Whatever you want to do, you can do better than what you're doing today. It's not about taking a step. I'm taking a bigger step. A better. Challenge yourself to be better. Challenge yourself to do better. Be better. Do better. Do more. Okay? That's my message today. Leave a comment for me, especially if you watch it later. Even those of you who watch it now, it should come a video. Tomorrow it will come later, a bit later to be a video on my channel. You can come back and put a comment. Thank you. You didn't answer the question of motivation. Do you want me to keep doing this or no? Vote, because we could do something else. You know me. More motivational Sundays or no? Today I put these flowers for you. I used to have them in the videos, but yes, please support me. And when you are sending it out, put the amount. I want to get to 100,000. In fact, put how much you have with that message. You see, my challenge is to get 100,000, and now I have 20,000, something like that. Friends and family. If you are calling them to a wedding, they will come, they'll contribute. Now, we want to have a house, okay? Something with your own name. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for attending. You didn't respond to the motivation. I'll do it one more time. And this time I'll try to share early. But if I see low turnout, I may switch something else, you know me, and disappear. Okay, good night. It's just coming 2 p.m. my time, but it's coming to 10 p.m. your time. Bye-bye.